We are 4 days from the start of the worldwide celebration. Start grinding these medals now. How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan Battle video. In today's video, we are doing a pre-farming guide on the medals you need to start collecting to be ready for any units you may pull on this year's worldwide celebration banners. So let's go ahead and hop over to last year's Dokkan Festival banners to get an idea of what medals you should start looking at to be prepared. This video is going to be a bit of speculation because, as always, we don't know what's coming exactly. I am making my best guess based on previous trends. So if you disagree with kind of some of the assumptions I'm making here, please feel free to let me know in the comments down below. But let's go ahead and start with the Full Power Frieza banner from last year. So let's assume that this is the cooler banner from this year. We know that this year's theme is Goku versus Cooler, so let's just assume that this is the cooler banner. Looking at the Full Power Frieza banner from last year, we can make a few assumptions about what we're going to see this year and what medals you can start pulling up. So let's assume we have the cooler up here, and whatever his banner unit is, you'll need to grind out whatever they are once those events drop. I will say that I do believe, where is it? This one, here it is. I do believe he will need medals from this event here, the cooler, so go ahead and do yourself a favor, and typically the way these LRs work is you'll need 14 medals from stage 1, and more than likely 35 medals from this stage here, this stage 2. So if you want to get a jump start on the cooler and pre-farm and get yourself ready, go ahead and do that now through this event here. Going on back, so they'll push him down the Frieza. The Frieza's medals can be grinded out from, where is it? Warrior of Fury, the Evil Emperor. Here it is. So, Evil Emperor of the Universe. You need several medals for him in order to awaken him. So go ahead and grind these guys out if you don't have them already. Basically, you will need to go from SSR to CUR, you'll need 35 of these Full Power Frieza medals to awaken him, and then you will need another 35 to get him to LR, along with 5 from stage 1 of the event. So the 35 Full Power medals come from here, and then the 5 come from here on stage, or I'm sorry, stage 2, actually those 5 come from. So Stage 3 for the Full Power medals, and then Stage 2 for the Super Saiyan Goku medals. You'll need 5 and 70 in order to awaken him. Moving back to the banner. Next up, we have the Goku Vegeta, the Cell. I think these two LRs are most likely to return and remain on this Extreme banner. That's typically the way they like to split it up. The Goku and Vegeta can be pulled from this event. Where is it? Did I close them out? I did, didn't I? Okay, so let's come back here to the Dokkan Fest, and let's pull up their event. So these guys can be awakened with these medals here, which come from this stage here, the Ultimate Pair. You'll basically need medals from stage 1 and from stage 2. Lucky for this one, you don't have to get too many extra medals to awaken them. You need 14 from stage 1 to go from UR to LR, along with 35 medals from stage 2. You'll also need another 35 to go from SSR to TUR. So just keep that in mind. If you pull them, you want to grind out those medals now. Moving back to the banner, the Cell comes from the Horrific Cell Games event, and let's go ahead and open the new tab here. Just like the others, he does have his own event. Pull this open. Alright, so his event is the Horrific Cell Games event. If we scroll down to the medals sum up section here, there are actually a lot of characters that need these medals, so we gotta pay close attention. Almost all of his medals come from the stage 4 here, the Tournament of Destiny. You will need, in order to awaken him, the you'll need 35 of the medals from stage 1, and then another 35 from that second stage. So totaling in 70 medals to awaken him to LR. You'll also need 35 from this stage 2, this Super Saiyan Bye Guys Goku medal. So, did I say stage 2? I meant stage 3. You'll need 35 of the medals from stage 3 in order to awaken him fully. So, quite a bit of grinding for that one, but typically still follows the same pattern. Now, I do believe they will strike him, so the only 3 LRs aside from the cooler that will be on this banner are the Worldwide Celebration banners. Now, I do think this Golden Week unit, this GT Vegeta, will be replaced with this year's unit. Where is it? The Invincible Father and Son. I think they will put the Super Class 1 on this banner. They typically like to flip it around like that. So I think the Goku and Gohan will be on the cooler banner. And you simply need to go to the one and only stage here and pick up 77 medals from this stage in order to awaken them. Just go ahead, pull them, get them ready, because if you pull them, they are an excellent unit to add to your team. I believe the coolers will remain here, and this cooler can be grinded out from that cooler event that I showed you a minute ago. Where is it? Not this one. Not this one. Where is it? This one, the Ultimate Transformation. So you can grind out his medals. You'll need 77 of the medals from stage 2 in order to awaken him. And then the same goes for the metal cooler here. He will likely still be on the banner, so 77 medals from this stage in order to awaken him. Moving on, I believe this Angel Golden Frieza will most likely be replaced with either the Fizz Goku or the STR Kid Buu. So these guys can be picked up, or their medals can be picked up from, where is it at? They're hiding here somewhere. Oh, I did close that one out. Okay. So they can be picked up. Let's open this and pull them up here. Okay. So the Goku and let's see, it's being a little low. These two events here. Alright, so the Goku can be picked up 77 medals from the Surpassing All event here. Basically just run to the newest stage and grind out the medals. Kid Buu, same thing. Come to the most recent stages, 77 medals from the Pure Destruction and Carnage stage. And that about wraps it up for this one. The Frieza is the last one. I believe he will remain on there since he is also a download celebration unit, and he can be picked up from the Earth Shaking Showdown event, his medals. So that's pretty much it for the Frieza banner. I think they'll most likely keep the SRs the same. Hold on to this guy. If you happen to pick up any of him on the banner, they can be used to raise the super attack of the cooler if he happens to start as final form instead of starting as base form. But, you know, that remains to be seen. So let's jump over to the Super Class banner. This is the Super Saiyan Goku banner from last year, and we can assume that there are a lot of similarities, just like with the other one. The Super Saiyan Goku being on the banner, his medals can be awakened from, where is it? This Warrior of Fury. You will need medals from, like with the Frieza, you'll need 14 from this stage, and then you'll need 70 from stage 2 in order to awaken them, similar to the Frieza. Moving on, the Buu-Tanks actually needs a whole lot of medals from his own Dokkan event here. If we scroll on down, we'll have to go a little ways back for his. Where did it go? Did I skip it? Yeah. Right here, the Terrifying Transforming Majin. This is the stage you want to use to grind out the medals. So you will need medals from, that'll sum up here. Okay, you will basically need medals from each of the stages. From the Buuhan stage, you will need 7 medals to go from TR to LR. You will also need 28 from the Super Buu stage to go from TUR to LR, and then you will need 35 to go from SSR to TUR of the Buu-Tank stage, and 35 more to go from TUR to LR. So quite a bit of grinding for the Buu-Tank should you pick him up if you didn't already. Gohan has his own event, and he's actually much simpler to recruit since he's only ever had really one card like this. But he can be grinded out via his own event. You just need basically 70 medals to awaken him. Like I said, this guy will probably be stricken out. I don't think they will be on the banner, nor do I think any other anniversary LRs will be on the banner. This GT Goku, I believe, will be replaced with this year's Extreme Golden Week unit, which is the Ultimate... Wrong. Ultimate, where is it? This one. No, that's not it. Where is it? It's hiding from me. I kept the Goku one open, but for some reason the Cell one didn't stick around. Okay, so let's click on the Cell one here. Here it is. Becoming the Ultimate Life Form. This event here, you'll just need, it's a standalone event. 77 medals from the one and only stage here will have you ready for this Cell should you pick him up on the banner. Coming back, I do believe they will remove this Bardock. He's an older Saiyan unit, and we will likely see either the Broly or the Majin Vegeta from this year's Saiyan Day event. If it is the Majin Vegeta, you do want to go to the Proud Prince of Saiyans event and come to the Stage 2, Vegeta's Final Clash. That will get you the medals, 77 of them, that you need to awaken this unit. Finally, the last unit here likely to stay on the banner is this Goku with the Earth-Shattering Showdown, or Earth-Shaking Showdown medals. You need 77 of these medals to awaken him. The Kid Goku, I believe, will be replaced with either that STR Kid Buu or the Fizz Goku that I showed you over here, right? The surpassing all or destruction of Carnage. So whichever one ends up being on that banner, go ahead and grind out the 77 medals you need. So that is pretty much everything I think will be on the both banners, and the medals I think you need to start getting ready to Dokkan responsibly and be ready for any units you might pull during this celebration in the coming days. I believe the banners will finally drop on the 28th, so be ready. Have your medals ready. So, anyways, guys, that's the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Hopefully you know what units you can start prioritizing and what medals you can start working on now. If it did, why don't you let me know in the comments down below what medals you're going to go ahead and start grinding out in the next couple of days. Would love to see kind of where you guys are all at with some of these units. Otherwise, as always, guys, thanks for watching, and aloha.